Welcome to the Savory Podcast, the podcast where I talk about things that are on my mind. And on this episode, I'm going to talk about some things that have happened recently. First thing I want to talk about is I am ending the HighwayFunFacts channel. So I've been doing the HighwayFunFacts channel since December 22nd, 2022, the reason I originally started this channel was because I had a passion for highways, and I wanted to share, and I wanted to give some fun facts about different interstate highways or U.S. highways and all different types of highways. But now I realize that the channel that there's a lot of things that are happening with the HighwayFunFacts channel. First thing that's happening with the HighwayFunFacts channel is one, then the amount of subscribers. So the HighwayFunFacts channel has 15 subscribers, and whereas my BrickAdvice channel has 495 subscribers. So there is a total subscriber number difference, and so I realized that the HighwayFunFacts channel is not really gaining a lot of subscribers, and the second two, all my highway videos are just the highest. They aren't gaining a lot of views, and the highest amount of views I have on a video is 22 views, and that's it. Yeah, not even close to 100. That's odd. That's really odd because. And three is how popular the topics are. So it seems like highways are pretty much on the low side of being popular, and whereas Lego is higher. So it seems like Lego. So in this case, Lego is much more popular than highways. And four is the level of the search level. So highways. So facts about Interstate Blink or my videos. The videos on the HighwayFunFacts channel, they're really not that searchable. No one isn't really searching for those videos. Whereas on my BrickAdvice channels, people always actively search for Lego content, whether it's a Lego set review or how to sort your Lego or anything like that. Then, I mean, it's just that it seems like Lego has much more of a higher chance of topics being searchable than highways. So in this case, I am going to be ending the channel soon. So which means that all the content that is on the channel will be moved to the playlist tab. They will be in playlists on the playlist tab, and then on the main homepage is gonna be empty, and then there will be a note in the about description that will say this channel is no longer posting videos. So now I'm sure now it wasn't really popular to begin with anyway. So I feel like it's that I'm ready to end the channel. So, and plus with me ending the HighwayFunFacts channel, the only channels I want to focus on now is my BrickAdvice channel and my music channel. So, because those are the main two channels that I want to post content on, whereas the HighwayFunFacts channel or the Bocce Gamer channel, the Racemaster channel, those channels are really just where I don't want to post content, and I just don't want to. And I'm not as active, and I'm not going to be active on those channels. So it's going to be in. So the HighwayFunFacts channel is going to be ending soon. So next I have successfully done the Lehigh Valley Trail, and now for some time I did the Lehigh Valley Trail from that goes to Rochester and Brighton, but since then, but up until recently, I haven't done the one that goes from Victor to Scottsville, but recently I have done the Lehigh Valley Trail from Victor to Scottsville, and now there were three different ways I thought I was thinking of using to do it. My first option I thought about was using the Genesee Valley Greenway Trail to get to the Lehigh Valley Trail and do it from there. My second one was going from Rochester, doing it on the Lehigh Valley Trail from Rochester to Highway Falls and doing it from that way. But then my last choice that I made was much more of a better choice was using the Auburn Trail to get to the part where it starts at Victor and take it all the way to Scottsville. And I feel like and I realized the Auburn Trail was using the Auburn Trail as a way to start to get to the Lehigh Valley Trail and start it was a better choice, and it showed that less is more, and then less miles can be a good thing. So and now I was actually more prepared for this for the Lehigh Valley Trail because I had a 7-Up bottle, which I filtered the 7-Up liquid out of the bottle, and then I put my one iced tea in there, and so I had a 2-liter bottle of one iced tea and a 7-Up bottle, 2-liter bottle, and then I had a 24-ounce bottle, and so I had plenty of drinks and I had plenty of liquid to help me hydrate, and I had some tools, I had batteries for my battery devices. I had pretty much everything. I was more prepared and I had everything I needed. So I was definitely more prepared for this one, for the Lehigh Valley Trail, than I was for the Genesee Valley Greenway. So I definitely improved my preparedness on that. And I took breaks at towns and junctions. So I made sure that I took some little breaks to rest and hydrate along the trail, and plus I got a few power line picks. But now I took the one that was in Mendon, and then once I got to the Russian Scottsville area, then I took some pictures of a couple more power lines. So that was great because I had an awesome great, and I had a good time doing biking the trail, and so I definitely say that it was. I definitely say it was it was just awesome to see how cool cool that is, and I even got and I did take selfies at different parts of the trail, so it was, and I also got to see some scenery, some cool scenery on the trail, like I saw some old rails, and I saw a boxcar, one of the boxcars, and I saw different cool scenery on the trail. So I think, and I definitely say it was awesome. also, I have successfully done the trolley trail as well, and that was actually, and I did that at the same on the same ride as I did the Lehigh Valley Trail, and the trolley trail was pretty. It was not too long. It actually wasn't too long of a bike ride at all. It was pretty much. It was a short trail, and it didn't. It was very. It was I mean, it was pretty. It was pretty rocky. There were pretty much rocks after I got through the little Victor section, a little main strip of Victor, but it was just there was a lot of rocks, but I was still able to get. But at least I didn't. But I still my tires were still had air, so I didn't get a flat tire. But it was it was definitely very rocky, and once I got to the end of the trolley trail, so on the one on the, so. But the trolley trail was a trail I wanted to do for my 2023 biking season. So I'm glad I got the trolley trail out of the way. And then the next trails I want to do is the Ojak Trail in Webster. The Route 390 trail from Rochester to Gates or Greece, and the Route 104 trail in Webster. So that's three more trails that I want to eventually do. So hopefully I will hopefully get to those trails eventually. But I'm just gonna, thank you for watching the 26th episode of the Sammy Podcast, and I will see you on the next episode. So, until then, see you next time.